Bun, salutare tuturor și bine v-am găsit la un episod din Kingdom Come Deliverance, fraților. Dacă vă place, să nu ezitați să apăsați butonul de like, de share și de subscribe. Și lângă subscribe aveți un clopoțel, apăsați pe toate notificările să primiți notificare atunci când postăm. Așa că hai să dăm drumul, fraților, de unde a rămas. Trebuie să ne culcăm și noi că suntem slăbiți, obosiți. Sleep. Ne culcăm până la 8. Aba nu, la 7. Bagă.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
Ce te aduce aici la ora asta?
Could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
Bun.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. Awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Bun. Bun.
Might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected.
Dar de ce mi-arată peretele?
Any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for father. I know it's a job for a groom, and I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I
Băi,
understand
nebun!
your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
7 ani.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle.
A trebuit să reconstruiască
He had no time
Talmbergul.
for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night,
Bun.
my lady.
Dorm, mă. ...600 de FPS-uri. Aoleu. Visează.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Ma.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Bun. Și tot noapte? Go to battlements. Ok, deci tot noapte e. Unde dracu e? A, uite-o. Nu. Așa. Ia să vedem. Și că sunt... a venit unul cu raport din Skalitz.
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command. All will end well.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz. Maybe it's not him. Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right...
Băi, nebun s-au furișat!
The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai.
Un ratai.
A short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad?
Ești nebun?
There.
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! There's only a short way right there now.
Ha mı?
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the...
Yeah.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Bun, acum ce trebuie să facem? Keep watch.
Good health to you.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
Bun.
Take care now.
Ia să vedem ce mai întâlnim pe aici. Bun, și aici unde sunt? Ia și fură. M-am luat și un arc. Am bloc picuri.
You, stop right where you are.
Fuck!
You're nothing but a thief. I saw you. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Rodzik Cobbler, don't you?
What of it? The law applies to everyone.
I can't pay that.
Ba, mă.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Bun.
Alright, let's go and get it over with quick.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving. Give me all the things you stole so I can return them to their rightful owners.
Mi-a luat și tot ce am furat.
Come on, quick.
What? Why?
There's an army marching this way. If it's Sigismund, we'll need every capable man.
Alright, but what can I... Where...
To the outer bailey. Quick!
Ok. Dă-te!
Ce?
Unde trebuie să merg? Ia. Am pierdut două chesturi. Ole, fac.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish.
Și nu-mi place de asta.
Words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bun. Întorc. Băi, nebun.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Te prinde o fraiere.
God be with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can
No,
take
man.
yours back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it. God be with you. Look out!
Bun. Acum ce am de făcut? Bun. O să fugim. Ia să vedem. Am mâncare la mine? Food. Nici nu cred că am nevoie. Ce zici, bă?
Sure. Farewell.
Ok, să vedem în care parte e Skalitz, în direcția asta. X. Haide, fugi.
Got you.
Ce faci, bă?
Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
Leave me, I say. Let me go.
Easy, lad. Let's go quietly back to the castle.
Lay a finger on me, and I'll stab you.
Are you mad? We're only trying to keep you alive. Stop your shit and come along. What? Well, I never.
Fugi, bă!
Pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
What the fuck? Bă, dar ăștia mă omoare? Stai așa, că nu e așa.
Good health, Jew.
Sir Robard,
What would you do?
my
Take care now.
Bun. Înseamnă că trebuie să am mai multă grijă pe unde merg. Așa.
Mark my word.
Luați-vă, bă. Bun. Trebuie să mă feresc de gardian. Haide, bă! Deci trebuie să mă feresc de gardian. Uite-l. M-a băgat în răhățel, bă! Fugi.
Who's there?
What was
Answer me.
Stai, bă. Așa. What? Bun. Nu e niciun gardian? Fugi, bă. Mergem în Scalitz. Dar nu zic că merg pe jos, nu-mi dă-și mie un teleport. Mă pune să merg pe jos, bă? What? Ui, bă! Am sabia asta. Bagă sabia înapoi. Haide, bă, Scalitz! Aici ce e? Aici e loc de muncă? Camp. Ok. Fugi, bă! Get a horse. Yeah.
It's like they've already gone.
Ok. Oh shit. Mamă. Bun. Homecoming.
Who's there?
Opa.
In the wrong place at the wrong time. All slaughtered.
Ori, bă. Ia să vedem. Ia tot. Ia să vedem. Armor. Bagă-l. Papuci. Bagă-l. Bagă asta că e mai fain. Ăștia nu. Deci ce n-avem nevoie? Bagă și pe ăstea. Asta nu. Și ăștia nu. Bun. Pot să-i lutez. Ia. Bun. Ok. Dăm bănuțul ăla. Yeah. Yeah. Un cal.
It's the charcoal burner.
Băi, ești nebun. Ia vă ce e aici, scalițul. What the fuck?
Hey!
No, easy be. Don't kill me. That's nothing.
Cine e ăla, bă?
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Cu bandaj de lângă. Iată de ce mai găsim pe la ăștia. Găsim de mâncare, văd că mamă un cal mătrășit. Bandaj, un bănuț. Așa. Mamă, iar un de-ăsta spânzurat.
Never. The pictures up with.
Ok. Bun, fii atent că îmi plac astea. Așa. Așa, asta o aruncăm. Așa, asta aruncăm. Aruncăm ăștia că îi avem deja. Nu, asta. Așa. Bun. Nu. Asta. Și asta o aruncăm. Bun. Tu. Aici găsim mâncare. Ia să vedem. Ce mai găsim în continuare? Păi pot să intru pe aici? Nu. Pe unde intru eu în scă? A, trebuie să o iau pe aici. Ia și spală-te un pic. LOL. Deci nu e bine. Deci trebuie să mă duc pe aici. Așa. Opa. Uite pe aici. Trebuie să intru cumva, nu? Ar trebui să am pe unde intra, că dar na. Așa e jocul, nu? Ia și torța asta, că ar fi mai bine, nu? Ma.
Hey, who's that?
Opa.
Who's that? What have we got here? Entertainment.
Dă-i, bă, dă-i, dă-i, dă-i. Mor, mă, mor. Eh. Cam atât. Ia să vedem. Deci... Așa, asta o aruncăm. Aruncăm și asta. Perfect. Ia. Mam.
Bailiff. You didn't run like me. Die with a sword.
Mam.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon me like me.
Bun. Ia. Vai.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me.
Iartă-mă.
Forgive me for everything.
Iartă-mă pentru tot.
Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Bun. Acum trebuie să găsim o lopată. Auzi un câine. Cuțu. Unde e cuțu? Sau din direcția asta aici? Ia.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? This Jack? What in God's name are you doing?
Nu vrei să omor câinele futuz.
The beast just went for me.
Isn't that the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
Ce urât îți, bă.
Care what I'm doing here. What are you doing?
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
Vreau să-l bat pe ăsta.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher did?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword, huh?
O de morță, mate. Ce faci, măcuță? Hai să mergem. Ia. Tu. Bun. Așa. Mamă, dar câți moți sunt pe aici. Hai, bă, să mergem să facem mormintele alea. Mamă, zic că te gândești, mamă, ce frumos era aici. Mamă, uite, aici a ars tot. A distrus tot, frățiorul meu. Tot. Ia să vedem. Ia cățelul. Filmează.
Let's get to it. Damn it all.
Nu cred că poate.
How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help?
Oh,
Can't you see the sword? Who are you? What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's gonna be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! I cut
Putoso.
down. As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Bun. Bă, stai așa o leacă. Vai de viața mea. M-a spart.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Asta nu uitai risa aia care i-am dat. Da, asta e aia care. A venit în ajutor, bă. Ce muzică cu aia. Bun. Ia. Bă, da, bine arată jocul ăsta. Ia uite-l pe cățel. Bun. Bă?
Nicsak, mi bújt itt elő? Meguntod az életet? A kányba!
Ăștia mă bat de mă sparg. Gata. Mam. Păi? Nu mai e nimeni. Dar unde se aude? Stai. A, gata, știu unde sunt. Dar mă trebuie să merg pe aici. Și mai sus. Unde dracu? Unde dracu mă duc? Habar n-am unde mă duc.
Do you need some help?
Oh. Au! Mamă, câte coșmaruri are. Yeah.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't know.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Bun.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight.
Eu nu știu
You've
nimic, nu.
slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs.
Mhm.
I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
I'm tired.
Exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Dimineața următoare.
Morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as
În aceeași poziție.
Alan quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
Ok.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life,
Bun.
and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Bun. Mănâncă. Bagă la ficăței. Mi-au luat tătă ăștia, bă! M-au lăsat în... Ba nu. Păi și... Nu, mi-a luat sabia aia? Bă, mi-a luat aia sabia? Fucking Christ. Armură. Pe unde ești, bă? Pe aici. Spală-te pe ochi. Da, nu, da, turnament. Da, bă, fraților, dacă v-a plăcut să nu uitați să apăsați butonul de like, de share și de subscribe și noi ne vom revedea data viitoare. Bye, bye!